vehicles are in queue. The roadblock as a result of protest by students of the University of Liberia Vanguard Student Unification Party. They are saying that unconditionally the administration of the University of Liberia must allow students to continue planning their courses. Cars are blocked, vehicle movement are stalled, classes are being suspended, and we hear there are several vehicles equipped here at this particular destination, right at the intersection with Fendell. At this intersection, let's keep coming.
Unfortunately, this year there was no calendar event. The calendar event carrying when there will be art and when there will be art and draft section opening and closing. On that note, students were arranging classes for themselves. Unfortunately, we saw the displacement of the iron job button. The iron job button, it is a button on our e-portal that access all courses. When students clean their courses, imagine to enter the inspection session which there are little issues. We noticed that there are no R button. We have approximately 2-3 months in our academic sojourn, but the issue of the R button has been displayed. When we ask the administration, their only response, unfortunately, fellow Liberia, has been that the system has been infiltrated by IT specialists or elements on the campuses. So we want to say to you, comrades, that if any means that the system is infiltrated by elements on the campus or wherever, it should be the responsibility of the university to summon Mutana. It is Mutana that is providing that service for. Mutana should be able to justify what is it that their IT specialists are doing, what is it that their cyber security are doing to help control that students shouldn't play their classes, unfortunately be removed from the classes. That is the administration reliance. So the Student Unification Party, after several discussions with the administration, I didn't necessarily that what engagement and administration reliance is incompatible. One day they will tell you that indeed they will ask about it, and another day it is yet to be addressed. On today, we are somewhere here with a statement to draw the administration position that insofar they are depriving of our accessible education. Indeed, we are going to demonstrate whatever we deem necessary. That we reciprocate our education. Forward, the Student Unification Party, forward.
So two things. One, I heard you say you engaged the administration and they told you the system is infiltrated by people being what did they say?
So the justification of Liberia is that the students who are confronted with these issues must go to the office of the Roman, or you must visit the CRC office and they will be able to argue in the system. For God's sake, you has over 22,000 students. Assuming it's 20,000 out of the 22,000, I confronted with this situation. You mean that they must go and stay online? Why did you introduce an online learning? No way. Why did you introduce a registration that we must use in the student means? These things were implemented or were prescribed so as to reduce the tension that students will face within online. But yet, the situation of student living subjective is coming to time to go and address still in the queue. It is not something that we see to be sensible and it's very incompatible to our common day reality.
Last level horrible, you know what the bus out there, student bus, is also implemented.
So the students' buses, it is a neck creeping situation that we are still addressing. One day you'll see bus, 2 or 3 days you'll see the disappearance of buses. But yet, what really fundamental at this time, it is the issue of the art and craft party.
So there's always been this issue about us, the students taking the street always.
So, like I told you, for reason, the Student Unification Party being an institution with diplomatic orientation, women necessary to write numerous communications to the administration. One occasion you will see the Secretary General and the General of the Student Unification Party in meetings with authorities discussing the issues. Another day, they will play a laissez-faire role on addressing this issue that they committed in those meetings. So we can't keep us saying they are telling us that next month 17 they will be introducing meeting. So we can't say they allow meeting to run while the students are confronted. And it just is shocking to know that up to now, some students are still confronted with a proper session in classes to go in safety.
What happens if these conditions are not met?
If these conditions are not met, we do not guarantee the safety of a perpetual learning environment. We do not guarantee that we will take meeting in due course.
Have you engaged a new president?
Like we said, the new president is a non-marriage president. You will see her in country one day, the next day she on video recording. How can we engage her? We have seen communication to our staff and to our office, but yet these things are not being realized.
So since you started the project today, there been any other negotiation going around to see how they can be able to release the route because people coming from all over? There's a major entry. Are they able to get any negotiation?
So there's not a protest. They just a call so that the Liberian people, the people in Belarus said what can understand the crisis that our children are faced with. We will not just be doing it indoor and settling this issue. One thing that we take cease of is the situation where the administration want to politicize and the external political interference in our learning system. It is something that we take complete exception to. We will not tolerate these things. When we are confronted and addressing whatever means that is not being applicable, we're going to take the means that we deem necessary to restore whatever sanctity we demand.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I hope we join you.
Your name again,
Pastor Woman J. Pastor Rachel Tepa, and I'm the Assistant Secretary General for the Bureau of Propaganda Research Guardian of the Vanguard Unification Party. Thank you.
Thank you all so much. You heard them right. They are unconditionally demanding the reopening of the art, the restoration of the art button. And they say this is just an awareness that the actions will be more than what it is today. And they're saying that the president is just off and on. She's not always in country. So they're here and we are here live. I see a few officers of the Liberia National Police around. We don't know what's going on. But on this end of the traffic, there's hundreds of vehicles in queue. You may be aware that the Monrovia Kakata or Monrovia Kakata High Way is one of the most busiest highways in the country. And this moment, on this Monday, there are several vehicles in queue. Unlike for the other side, I see vehicles using the other route. Either to go through Bentor and use the hydro route. But for this other side, cars are not moving because the place is blocked.
Take number.
So yes, on this side, several vehicles are here. In queue. Students' classes were disrupted, and now we're still watching to see what becomes of the intervention of the police or law enforcement officer. But the guys are still here, and they mounted a few pieces of plank and rocks are all around. And then you see these vehicles are trying to make their way out. I'm sure they might use the Bental route to get to whatever location they're going. Those vehicles are probably try to use the Bental route towards West Plain and the Hydro, or either use the other route through the University of Liberia Agricultural College to use the other side. But for these vehicles going towards Kakata, there is no way, no alternative for them. There is certainly no alternative route for these vehicles from this side. But for that side, they are using alternative route through Bentor or through the UL Agricultural College.